Peace, everybody. Welcome to Fresh Convos. Got my man Boogieman Ghost.
Peace, peace,
Say
peace.
what's up, Boogieman Ghost.
Chilling. What's up with you?
How you doing?
I'm
Welcome
good.
to Fresh Convos
I
with
can't complain.
Joeytoofresh.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, bruh.
Word, word. Say what's up to the people out there.
What's up, everybody? Hope everybody had a good day and ready to enjoy this decent conversation with my man Joeytoofresh, one of my brothers for years.
Yeah, man. Way back. Way back. Word, word. So let's start. Let's start this, man. Let's do it. For the
Okay.
people, y'all ready? All right. So first and foremost, what part of DC are you from?
So my folks are from Northeast. I'm from Southeast. I grew up in Southeast and spent some time in Southwest, right on the border of Southeast as well.
Okay. Word up.
Yeah, so
Southeast in the place?
I'm still in Southeast now. Matter of fact, I'm in Anacostia.
Okay. Word up. DC 202. So when were you introduced to hip hop culture?
Now you gonna make me tell my age.
Go ahead, man. Do it. Doesn't matter.
So I think my first introduction to hip hop culture, I'ma say, was the Sugar Hill Gang.
Okay.
And then from there, I'm going to say Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. So The Message is one of like my all-time favorite records.
There you go. Word. What inspired you to want to rhyme or rap?
What inspired me? Whoa, I mean, I guess we can kind of say like I've always, like I said, since The Message and, Sugar Hill Gang, I've always liked the music. I had a cousin from New York who came down and he knew how to rap. At the time I didn't. And he taught me how to rhyme. So I'm gonna say that's like that's
Word.
like that's like 81, 82, I'm gonna say.
Wow. 81,
Around that
82.
time.
All right. When did you start writing and recording music?
I didn't start writing and recording, I'm gonna say, until like the early 90s. We talking like 93, 94.
Okay.
All before then I would just freestyle.
Freestyling.
Yeah.
Okay. And who are some of your musical influences?
So I like the golden era of hip hop. So, as Chris said in the song, Kane, Rakim, Slick Rick, him, Cool G Rap, Pasta News from De La Soul, well, De La Soul, period. Of course, A Tribe Called Quest. I'm a big Wu-Tang fan. Nas, of course. I like those cats.
Those cats. Word. All right. And what was it like working on the song Lettuce Entertain You?
One of the best times of my life. I mean, you know how Euclid Street was. Everybody was there or either coming through, just in and out. And man, I think we might have been just chilling that day, and Trev came up with that beat just playing around, and
Whistling.
right. But I don't know who actually. I don't know if it was John Moon or you or somebody else that actually came up with the idea, let us entertain you. I don't remember how that got put into play, but I remember being in the room and everybody just instantly started writing.
Right.
And it came together. I mean, it was a great time. I enjoyed those days up on Euclid, especially doing that song. It was a lot of energy with it. And it was fun. It was fun.
Yeah, definitely great. I think the basically the concept came up over the phone when Trevor called me, and it just went
Okay.
over there. I was at work, and he was just like, "Yo, check this beat out," and I was just like, "All right, let us do it," and we went over there and just, I guess, let us entertain you just came up, you know.
Right, right.
Big up to Jamal, who's in the place to be.
What's
You
up,
know,
Jamal?
Jamal's there. Word. Would you like to say anything why you were not on the on the on the
On the
album
original?
version, on the remix version of Lettuce?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I like that version too. I enjoy it. I mean, I don't know, why I didn't make the cut. I'm not sure, but I still enjoy that version. Everybody's on their fam, so it was gonna be
Definitely.
love regardless.
I think we should put that one out.
Which one? The demo
The one
one?
with you, yeah.
I
And
mean, it would be fun.
the demo version was raw. You know what I'm saying? It was
Right.
more raw than the record version. You know, piece to the record version, but it was just confusing at that time. But it's great. It's a great experience, like you said.
Yeah, it's always fun to hear that. I know usually you would post it like maybe once or twice a year, so to give me a chance to hear it again. I used to enjoy that. You used to always shout me out on it too, so
Yeah,
I
we
used
did
to
shout
enjoy
you
that.
out at the end of the song, which was crazy. It was like, okay, and then what? You know, all love, word. So I mean, we did that in the studio. We did Lettuce in the studio,
Right.
and I don't know why you did not get the call. Um, the fact that the beat was remixed by the guy who worked at the studio, because he didn't believe in RZA type beats, if you know what I
Ah,
mean. So
okay.
so basically, he was just like using the word, like, he was just like, oh well, you got to quantize this, and it just changed the whole song,
The feel of it.
the feel of it, and it wasn't really Trevor's after a while, but the song itself, we know it's a fun song. It's a great song.
Right, right.
Still,
Definitely.
definitely.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm spinning the one that's out on record now on Spotify. So, I'm enjoying that, going to YouTube, Spotify, playing it, listening to it. So, like I said, it's a fun song regardless.
Word, word. What was your introduction to the Amphibians collective? Go
My
back.
intro my introduction. I don't even know if you remember this day. One day, yeah, I was out Pentagon City, and I was out Pentagon City with my brother. And you remember that? I think it was you, Philly, Beth, Phil, and C was there too, I think. And it might have been two other people. And y'all were freestyling in the I don't want to call it the cafeteria, but whatever, the food court. The food court. Y'all was freestyling in the food court. My brother was like, yo, there's some people over there freestyling. And I came over there and sat down and started rhyming with y'all. Once I started rhyming with y'all, I think the security came a little bit after and told us we couldn't do that. And me and you had exchanged numbers, and you called me back like, yo, come, check out, vibe with us, and and hang out. And ever since then, it was just family.
Just family right then and there.
Yeah.
Freestyling and getting kicked out of the
Out of
food
Pentagon
court.
to the food court, right? Because then after that, we started walking around the mall for a while. I think Phil might have had a radio or something, or somebody had a radio and was like playing beats kind of low. So, we was walking around the mall just chilling.
Yo, those are like the freaking days, man.
Right.
Like
And
we just do
Jamal,
anything in public, man. Just like, freestyle wherever. They heard Zach beats, Trevor beats, HL beats, It was
right.
good times, man.
Jamal calling us hellions. We wasn't hellions. We were MCs. Correct that.
So what are some of your memorable moments on U Street?
Coffee House, State of the Union.
Yeah.
mainly Nayala. We had a lot of, fun nights there, rhyming and freestyling, doing just, doing shows there
Right.
and having a good time, bar none. Shout out Way Uzi. Just, doing those things, hanging out there, just having fun, freestyling, especially at Coffee House, getting up and just rhyming with different cats, exchanging energy, bouncing and vibing. Those were nights you couldn't forget. And even afterwards, most of the time we were still hanging out, still rhyming. So it was just good times. That's a time I never forget. I always loved it. It sticks out in my
Any
mind
any
all the
any
time.
particular shows that you remember?
When the amphibians had that battle at night.
This is like the second time it came up.
Oh, get who? Oh, okay. Yeah,
Go ahead.
when we had that battle, and of course, me being always being from DC, and it was a couple of cats in there. I guess they was upset at the way we rhyme, and they was talking about why y'all doing that New York,
New York.
so that New York ish, and and that started everything.
Classic. Were you in the battle?
Yeah,
You
I was in the
participated,
battle.
right?
Yeah, I was in the battle. I can't remember who I battled. I don't know if I battled either Ray or Omega, well, Ray, aka Omega Red, or Grizz. I can't remember who I battled that night.
You didn't battle the W Street cats.
No, I didn't battle any of them. I didn't battle any of them. Them cats was them cats were too intense that night.
Yeah, they were. They were. I wish someone had video of that. Just
I bet
classic.
somebody got video somewhere.
Someone got it. Someone got it.
Definitely.
So, what artists have you collaborated with?
I've collaborated with Solargraph quite a lot. Especially when we first started collaborating when he was with P Quest, a group called Nondescript. So I
Right.
collaborated with them on a song. I've collaborated with P Quest, Paragon. He has an album out. If you can, y'all should check that out. Him and Solargraph. Other than that, I mean, I've done some collaborations with some people, waiting on some things to come out. So, I mean, we're going to see. I'm supposed to be on the second Rob Red, a project that was done locally. But, I mean, I'm always up to do collaborations.
Right. Have you ever been in groups? Have you been other than solos? Have
I ever been in a group? The last, group I was in was probably high school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was in a group called Dark Symphony.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so that was probably the last group I was in. Tried to form another group like a couple of years back, but it didn't work out creatively, and we ended up scrapping that project.
Mm. Who are your favorite producers that you work with?
Favorite producers that I work with?
Yeah.
Trev Goodchild. Of course, Solargraph again. He's done some beats for me. A guy named G White. He did some beats. Who else? I got on a track, a track or two before with Theory, and
Right.
I think that's pretty much it at this time. I mean, I'm always open, to do some other things or to do tracks with people.
Right. So you don't make your own beats. You work with other people, right?
Right.
Right.
Phil Henry was a good person to work with too. Phil, he set me up with a lot of good stuff too. I did get into making my own tracks. So some of the stuff that I've done, I guess I say the last 10, 20 years was my own stuff. So I'm trying to fine tune some things. Even though Juma, shout out to Juma, says I'm ready to go as far as some of my stuff. So, you know.
That's dope. That's dope. How do you feel about new artists?
Which new artists? Like
New artists. Like, okay, let's say like new DC artists.
oh, okay, new DC artists.
Yes.
Um, I mean,
Oh, well, okay, next question. No.
no, I'm not going to take. I'm not going to take anything from anybody because I mean I'm not out on the scene a lot, so
Right.
I'm not really out on the scene a lot. So I can't say that I've heard like a lot of the new artists out there. I spend a lot of times, in the house and stuff like that, so I don't get out as much as I used to check a lot of people out. So I can't really, comment on a lot of the new artists, but I hear that there are definitely a lot of dope new artists out there, male and female, that's doing some good things.
Okay. Who are you listening to nowadays?
I'm listening to.
Not DC, but everything else. Like, what do you
I'm,
listen to?
I'm listening to a lot of old stuff. So I done went back. I'm listening to Marley Marl and the Symphony, Cool G Rap, a lot of Wu-Tang, Tribe Called Quest. Who else? Of course, amphibian stuff. Yeah, I'm listening to a lot of old stuff. I've gotten into Griselda a little bit, so
Okay.
I love stuff from them.
Word.
So it just depends. J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, those types.
Have you been listening to any DC artists?
Nah, not really, not really.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay.
I
What do
mean,
you think? What do you think is missing
what do I think is missing?
from as far as the difference between the old stuff and the new stuff now? Like, is there something missing? Is there an element that's missing for you that you think?
I mean, I don't like to hear a lot of, I guess, like the gunplay. I just remember at a time when, people were just having fun with the rhymes, just enjoying themselves, just having fun, rhyming, being silly, doing whatever, not being scared to express themselves or, not scared of the expression or message they were sending out.
Right. Okay. So you
Uh,
like more of the fun, sort of like the Kid and Play era.
yeah, Kid and Play, De La Soul,
De La Soul
yeah,
Tribe.
Native Tongues, that type of vibe.
Yeah.
I love that type of vibe. I mean, I think people are getting scared to break away from, I guess, what everybody else is doing and just do something totally different, be themselves, and just shine.
Right. Right. True. True indeed. What is the future for Boogeyman Ghost?
I'm going to I'm going to drop a single probably on September 12th, which is my birthday, which would be a present to myself. So I'm going to drop this song called The Years and see how that goes, see what things, go good with it, and if I can get some spread or some shine off of it.
Right. Let's talk about the years. What inspired you to write the years?
The Years came about because I ran into somebody from the U Street area, and like I said, when I see people from U Street or from that time, to me everybody's family.
Right.
And this person, they seem kind of distant. So it kind of took me back to be like, dang, we supposed to be fam. I'm glad to see you, glad to know you doing well, because we lost a few members from our crew. So, you know, I'm always glad to see somebody. So, you know, when it was kind of distant, you know, that kind of hurt me a little bit. So that inspired me to put that song together and just talk about, you know, things that went on and people I saw and how we acted towards each other. And, you know,
So
basically stated,
so basically the experience
right, the
that
experience,
happened.
right. And I stated in the song, you know, we supposed to be fam, no matter what.
Right, right. Word. Um, so what message would you like to pass on to the youth, to the little ones that want to be MCs, that want to be little boogeyman ghosts?
Be yourself. Don't be afraid to express yourself. Don't be afraid to be different. Always try creatively to come up with something new.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you know, push yourself, push your limits, make dope music.
Make dope music. Word.
Right.
Damn, man. That's
What's up, Big Jess?
Big Jess in the place. Word. Um, are there any like song features do you remember doing with the Amphibians besides Lettuce? Like were there any memorable songs that you remember being in?
I mean, there were so many songs done. I mean, I don't, I can't, I can't say, I
Not the
can't say,
freestyle tapes, but like
right.
actual songs.
I can't even say I know the names of it. Um, I mean, it was so many songs done. I mean, just showing up and you hear beating everybody jumping on it. Um, I remember being on one with me, Jamal, Beth, and a couple of other people, but I can't remember. I think you were on that one too, but I can't remember exactly who were all on it. I got it on tape, but of course, you know, it's so hard to find a tape deck these days. But it was all the songs I think was ill because the energy was always good recording those songs up there. I can't remember a name for it though, but it might have been a good 6 or 7 minute song.
Word. I think I remember that song, but I don't think it was titled at all. It was just one of those songs that we hopped on. Um, Tell me about your experience with Freestyle Union.
That was a good time, a good learning experience, you know, going and do shows, you know, um, vibing in the ciphers and stuff like that. I remember one of the shows where Freestyle Union opened for Wu-Tang. That was one of my favorite nights. It was like spur of the moment, and we ended up going up to I think it was Ritchie Coliseum in University of Maryland. I had fun that night, but I could say one of my most memorable nights with Freestyle Union was a show down at I can't remember the club. It was down in Georgetown. You know when you go on, it's like under the bridge. It was under the bridge. It's now closed, but I can't remember the name of it.
Dang, I forgot that joint.
But it was Hyro there. Hieroglyphics was there, and
Oh,
we went. Yeah, we went on before them. And Tony brought me and Bi out to freestyle. And I remember taking my glasses off, and she asked me some question or pointed to something. I was like, "Come on, Tony, you know I can't see without my glasses." So when we finished, Fife Dog was there that night.
oh snap!
Yeah, this the highlight. This is one of the highlights of my life, next to Grandmaster Caz. He was like, "Yo, you was nice."
What?
Yeah. Hey, he's talking about being on cloud nine. Man, like I said, I remember that still to this day. That was like one of the highlights of my life.
That's a great compliment coming from Fife Dog. That's
Word.
really dope. That's really dope. Have you traveled outside of DC to perform?
Yeah, New York, Michigan, Atlanta, Louisiana.
Was
Uh,
it with Freestyle Union or was it with or was it solo or?
Nah, I was with Freestyle Union.
Okay.
Yeah, we did a couple of shows outside. One time we went to Wisconsin to their homecoming. We did a show there. Where else? I remember going up to Pittsburgh a couple of times to do a couple of shows up there. So I've been a couple of places outside of the area.
Right. That's what's up. And what is your future with the amphibians?
I'm a die amphibian.
Great. Great answer.
Hopefully we put together some new music and put some stuff out, you know, show the world, you know, what we got to offer, what they've been missing, what made this collective like family and what made it so much fun.
Mm-hmm. Last but not least, I heard you're into cars, right? You like
Yeah,
cars?
definitely. Yeah, I'm a
What
car
cars
fan.
are you into, like old and new?
Old and new. My all-time favorite, sports-wise, Lamborghinis, Corvettes, uh, luxury cars. I like Bentleys, Maybachs, Mercedes.
Do you
I'm
want to
in.
be? Do you want to be like a car collector? Are you a car collector?
I wouldn't say that. I got 3 cars right now, but I wouldn't say that I'm a car collector. If
Oh, there
I had the money for it though,
you You'd
I,
have a parking lot.
I probably had like 16, 20 cars.
That's yeah. What do you think about the Tesla Cybertruck?
I mean, it's nice, but I'm not really a Tesla person.
Yeah,
I'm,
you don't want
I'm
the car to drive itself.
right, right. I'm a Dodge Ram 1500 guy. I wanna be able to drive myself. It's fun for me in driving. I enjoy the challenge of trying to park parallel or getting in that tight space.
Right.
But go ahead.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Nah, I was gonna say, but nah, I think the Tesla truck is a nice vehicle. I invested in Tesla stock, but I love Dodge trucks.
Dodge trucks. You heard it first. Word. So where can people find your music? They want to hear you. Are you on like, any platforms or
Right now, I am on. Like I said, I did some collaborations with Solograph. I am on iTunes, and he's on Spotify and a couple of other streaming platforms. The name of his project or album is Easier Done Than Said. So I'm featured on there 2 times, and then he has like 1 or 2 other CDs that's on iTunes, Spotify, and everything else that I'm featured on too. At least 1 song.
okay.
And
And
for now,
where can people find you online?
online at Mr. Strata 1.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if you're on Facebook, you can find me under my real name, Jerome Brisbane.
Government name.
Yeah, you can find me under that. But those are my 2 platforms that I'm on right now. I'm on Twitter, but I don't get on there much. I can't even remember my Twitter handle.
Word.
I'm
Do you,
trying. I'm trying.
can you recall any let's move back a little. Can you recall any of your battles? You've been through a lot of battles, right? As an
Right.
MC.
Right.
So do you remember one beside the W Street one that you've been most like memorable?
The most heated battle I'm gonna say was with Rashad, aka Scorpion. that was at that was at State of the Union. That was at State of the Union, and man, I mean, just battling the people I battle. I'm gonna say this: they were all great MCs, and they pushed me to be better.
Right.
They pushed me to be better. I mean, especially uh, Rashad. I remember battling him at state. There's another battle before Iverson Moore had not Iverson Moore before Landover Moore had closed. I don't know if y'all remember this. There was a source battle there,
Mm.
and I ended up battling Fong Sayu.
Oh wow.
Yeah, came in second place to him. So it was like it was a battle at Erico's on U Street. I beat him there. Then we get to Landover Mall and he beats me there.
Was this on stage or was it just at the mall?
No, they had a platform set up. So basically what happened, if you won that battle, you got to go to New York.
Oh.
So you got to go to New York and participate in the big battle at that point for the source. I think it was like a source unsigned hype battle.
Right.
So if you won that battle, you got to go compete on the big battle. And I think they was going all around the country, just having freestyle or having battles and taking the winner and, going to New York at a determined date. So those are
What
like
was this
those.
during the amphibian days or like was that pre-amphibian day?
Nah, this was during the amphibian days. Yeah, this was like, I'm gonna say Landover Mall probably closed like maybe 2-3 years right after that.
Right.
Right. So
Wow.
yeah, during the amphibian days when we was, running around on U Street or whatever.
Like it's crazy running around U Street in like a group. You remember that and just
Right.
going to Coffee House and Live
Oh,
Society would be there and we
yeah.
take over a Black Indian set for some reason.
Not to mention those days we'd be on U Street and we decide to walk down Georgetown.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Georgetown was the place to be, It's hilarious because like people in Georgetown didn't mind us, I guess, Didn't really
Nah,
mind us.
and we'd walk up and down, walk all the way up and down M Street, singing "I'm an amphibian."
Yeah, man. I really miss those days. Thinking back, it was fun. It was a lot of fun, and like yes, Freestyle Union was a platform we can go to practice
Right,
our freestyles, and then whenever we're away, we go to like the poetry joint with Tony
right,
Lightfoot or whatnot, and then you know just go out in the street.
right. I mean, thinking about that, just thinking about all the friends we picked up along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Just seeing people come through, vibing with them, rhyming with them, and everything. I mean, we picked up so many friends. I remember getting in a battle. We was battling somebody one time down in Georgetown. Yeah, I remember that though. I don't know the guy name. I don't know where he was from, but we ended up battling the guy down Georgetown. Right there, I think on the corner, same side of the street, but the corner opposite of the Nike store now. I think that might have been Borders at that time or something like
Oh
that.
wow, yeah, I
Yeah.
remember Borders. That's how long I haven't been down in Georgetown in a minute, but
Right. Me neither.
but like yeah, man. Oh my gosh, like that's crazy.
Right. Right.
How about your Can you elaborate on the freestyle tapes that you've experienced? Do you
Man.
remember freestyle tapes? You were in a
Yeah,
lot of them.
I definitely remember them. I mean, it's hard to put those in words because I mean, we was just, vibing off of the energy of each other, everybody in the room. I mean, it was never a dull moment up there, whether we laughing, joking, or rhyming, you know. Um, it's hard to put that feeling into it or to say, exactly how it went. I just remember, having good times listening to those beats in and out of everybody's room, laughing and joking, going from Aaron to Trevor to Jamal's room back and forth, or either downstairs, we might go take a break, come back, and then do another track or whatever. I mean,
It
it was
seemed like all the freestyles all the freestyles turned into songs
Right,
eventually.
right. I mean, those were probably some of the best songs we did, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. How about Nayala? Do you any memorable moments besides the W Street battle
The
battle at
W.
Nayala?
I don't know if you remember the night the guys from Lyricist Lounge came down. Do you remember that?
All of them? Like,
Nah, I think the two dudes. It was two of the dudes. I think they were like, partly creators of it, and
okay,
they came through with. You remember DJ Dirty Hands, right?
yes.
Yeah,
With
they came through with him.
wow.
I don't know if you remember that. That
Did
was
they
one of the
stay?
Yeah, they stayed. Yeah, they stayed. They stayed for a while. They were there for a while. Um, I'm trying to remember. They stayed there for a minute, watched everybody, vibe with everybody. A few people I guess, was supposed to send them some stuff, and I don't know if that might have been. Well, it definitely was a little before they got their TV show.
Oh, okay. The Lyricist Lounge TV show.
Right,
They were at that time.
right. C said it's Danny Castro and Anthony Marshall.
Word.
If
All
he
right.
remembers coming down there though.
I don't remember them coming down there. I guess my mind was someplace else.
Yeah, if you remember how Nayala was set up, they might have been like, so if you was looking at the bar, they were probably, so right before the bar, there was a space between the window and the bar. They were probably standing in between that spot where
Oh, okay.
yeah, they were standing over there in that corner.
You know, it's funny. Like, I don't remember Nayala selling drinks. I don't. Do you remember that? Do you think
He came,
Nayala did? Was there
uh
food? I
about
don't.
Ben,
Go
I
ahead.
think it was Benny. He came upstairs and served drinks a couple of times, but I don't remember him doing it all the time. Any other time, I think you had to go downstairs and grab a drink and come back up.
Ah, I see. So it wasn't really like we were there because it was just the spot.
Right.
But yeah, interesting time, man.
Great times, good times.
Yeah, great time. I wish we had more video footage of that. The picture I recently loaded for our show now was at Nayala. It was you and me on the mic,
Okay.
and the the person that wrote the article, it was a battle, and I think you beat me in the battle. But that picture doesn't even look like we were battling.
We were battling, yeah. I can't battle Joeytoofresh. That's my brother.
Yeah, you did. You surely did. But you had dreads then, so like, we
Right. That was a long time ago.
So do you think we're gonna be hearing more music from Boogieman Ghost as a solo artist, or basically Boogieman Ghost with the Amphibians?
Both. I'm gonna do music with the Amphibians. Matter of fact, I mean, me, Rashad, and Shamir did a song together, so I'm sure he probably put that out soon. But I mean, like I say, I'm looking to collaborate with definitely any amphibian
Word.
and others as well. But I'm definitely looking to collaborate with the Amphibians. But yeah, I am going to put some songs out that I've already had recorded just to get them out there. They old to me, but they'll be new to everybody else.
Right.
Just like
The song you did with Rashad and Shamir, how did that feel after, like, let's say the last time you did music with the Amphibians? Sort of like, what was that, like 10 years ago?
10 years ago.
20 years ago? I don't know.
I don't know if it was 10 years. Yeah, 20 years might be more like it.
Yeah, probably 20 years ago. So how did that experience feel?
It was definitely one of the greatest experiences recently. It brought back memories and, just rhyming with my brothers, laughing, having a good time. especially knowing that them two was on the song. So it was like I definitely needed to step up my game on the verse I wrote. So, you know, not that it's a competition, but you know,
It
those
sounds
two
like a
brothers.
competition.
Nah, it's not a competition. It's not a competition. The Amphibians is a collective of some of the best MCs that I've heard in my lifetime that I would be willing to put up against anybody. So, you know, I definitely had to do my best on that song because I didn't want to disappoint them or, you know, anybody who hears the song.
You know who did the beat?
Oh, Phil did the beat.
Phil, Bridge.
Yeah, SP Methods, yeah, Bridge.
Word. Big up Bridge. I think he's still there, but on production. Word. So that's a full amphibian song.
Right, right.
Wow.
Definitely.
That's great. It's great to know that there's still MCs out there, like, you know, MCing. You know what I mean?
Right, right, right.
I mean, we go through like different growth experience and stuff. Some people stop. Some people are like, okay, well, I'm gonna DJ. People are like, you know, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. But I'm glad to see and hear that you're still MCing.
Well, I mean, I'm getting back into it. I got disenchanted for a while with music. I did a song with Sabia. Shout out to Sabia a while ago. I did 2 songs with her. So those 2 songs I want to try to put out too. Um, I got I got disenchanted with music for a minute. I mean, it wasn't really in me at that point. It wasn't really inspiring me. Plus work, I felt like my job was taking a lot from me too. So just getting people to reach out to you and get you to get on stuff, that kind of brings it back a little bit.
Right, right. Um, what was it? So you thought it was because of your job, or was it because you thought that that the scene wasn't doing so much, or
It wasn't really the scene because I wasn't really coming around a lot at that point in time, but a lot of it was like frustrations at work. You know, I was doing a lot of hours overtime, some forced overtime, well, a lot of forced overtime. So it was like when I would come home and try to try to create or be creative, it was like I was just mentally drained.
right,
So it was
right?
kind of hard to put some things together and, just sit there and try to be as creative as possible. I
Did you
mean, there's
feel
been time, huh?
well? Did you feel that you know, during that time so you were overworking basically, and at
Pretty.
that time did you feel that, you know, maybe you could have reached out to somebody to get that inspiration, or how did you get inspired to write again?
Every now and then I would say I would hear bits and pieces of either somebody I knew or just something that would come out and it would kind of like spark interest again.
Right,
So, it might have been like I heard a song one of y'all did or something like that. And that might have sparked the interest for me to try to do something again, or either somebody asked me to do something and I heard the beat, I got inspired to rhyme. I mean, there are times when I've heard things and it's like, okay, yeah, I want to do it again. But then there, like I say again, adulting, you know, you just get taken back sometime because of work.
right. Sort of.
It's hard to
It
be.
was a block. Basically, it was a block, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know how it is. It's hard to be creative holding down, a 9 to 5 and in the corporate world.
Right, right. But now you're into it now. Now we're gonna hear more Boogieman Ghost. It's gonna be out in U Street. No, I'm just kidding.
I
I don't
don't
know
I
what's going
don't know
on in U Street
I don't
anymore,
know
but
if we can get in U Street now.
huh?
I don't know if we can get in U Street now. I mean, I might try to do a show out in front of Ben's Chili Bowl.
That would be dope. You gotta let the people know so they will come out and check you out. Social distancely.
Right.
Word up. Yeah, man. So this was a great interview.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yo, like, any other projects you want to mention?
Uh, Not at the time, other than us releasing stuff as Amphibians Collective. I mean,
Okay. Have you done any
everybody.
music videos?
Have I done any music videos? Nah, nah.
Why not?
Juma gets on me about that all the time. I'm not a very photogenic person. I don't like taking pictures.
Oh, come
But
on, man.
I know I'm gonna have to break down and do it. So I can say there's gonna be one definitely for the years.
Okay.
Now, me and Juma are still arguing about how much I'm gonna be in the video because I don't want to be in the video, and he like, nah, you need to be in the video.
Nah,
I'm
you
like,
gotta
dude,
be in the video, Ghost. People gotta put the face to the name to the face. You know what I mean?
yeah. I mean, maybe I could do the ghost face killer thing.
Then Ghostface will sue for copyright infringement. So
I know,
yeah,
and
man.
I killer.
He said, "What? He's covering his face? Come on."
But nah, he pulling my ear on that one, so I'm gonna probably be in the video. Solograph has a video coming out that I'm gonna be in. You'll see shots of me, so I think that'll be released probably this month, coming up in August.
Come on, you should do a lot of music videos, man.
Yeah. Plus, there'll be a release of the book that was named after the song called "The Years."
Yes, that Juma put out.
Right, right.
That's dope, man. Word. Any shout outs? You want to give shout outs?
Shout outs to everybody who joined. I think a couple of my coworkers came in. Fox. I think I seen my man.
The real YU's in the place. Real YU.
Oh, the real YU. Okay, what's up, YU? I think YU just joined. All my brethren, Jamal, Khalil, Phil, all the queens, Zabia, Jess. I think I seen Polaris come through. I definitely want to send out my condolences to the Roost crew for Malik B.
Yes,
and I
Malik B.
Definitely. And I definitely want to say get well to Biz Markie. I'm praying for you. I know he's battling with diabetes. I'm battling with diabetes myself, so
man.
Yeah, so
same here. So
yeah, I was just about to mention you too. So I know that fight. I just been recently diagnosed like last year, so I'm trying to fight that off. But I love everybody, love all y'all, and everybody continue to shine. Oh, my mom's watching too, I think. One of my friends from the vegan spot, Tanya, she's watching. My man Hawk, he's watching. So, shout out to everybody. Love all y'all. Hopefully I see all y'all soon.
You got a lot of people that love you, man.
I love everybody back too.
For real. Look out for next week's episode with Wom Shamir.
Okay.
He'll be our next interview.
Tight.
Wednesday. And don't forget to listen, and please listen to Lettuce and Journey. They're up on streaming platforms. Also, we got a lot more music coming up. A lot of content coming up. A lot of pictures coming up. And please
don't forget to check out DJ Joeytoofresh on Sundays.
Yes, Sundays, and please follow us and like us.
Yes.
Support the cause. If you see the little logo that we got going on, that's our bat signal. That means we're coming. So Definitely. I'd like to thank everybody that came in and joined us. This is going to be up on IG and hopefully YouTube. And yo, thank you, Ghost.
Thank
For
you.
real, man. It's dope, and hopefully we hear more music and stuff coming out from you. Definitely, that's gonna, and videos with you in it.
Hey, we gonna work on that.
I'll be the backup dancer if you want. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't make no promises.
Me and Jamal will be the backup dancers.
I told you we need to do that shot like the what was Herbie Lovebug's crew name?
Oh, the Kid and Play joint.
Yeah, we need
should
to do that
redo
shot.
all of, like, kind of like old school pictures, like memorable old school pictures. That would be dope. But I don't got no Jordans though, so
I don't either. But I mean, I can contribute the Benz. I do got that. So
see, look at that.
Yeah, I can contribute that.
You got a Benz.
Yeah.
You got a Benz, man. You be rolling like that? You be rolling like that, man?
I ain't saying I'm rolling like that. My father had one, and he made me want to get one.
You like Master Ace, man. You born to roll, man.
Hey, I get it from him.
Rappers. What up, Slim Cat? Slim Cat 78 in place. Like
Definitely.
once, and Khalil. What up, Khalil? Everybody. All right, so this is it. Fresh Convos. Come back again. Peace and love. And we out.
Peace.
Peace. All right.
I know people in different places, faces, friends from the past. When I see them in the streets, it's like peace. Guess time, kinda wink at the link or the bond. We're alarmed by the words, so it's just a short exchange. Got me thinking about the days we used to cipher on the U. When we was crew, consider fam in a lot of situations. Sessions on the corner in Georgetown, we went rounds with other crews and gave them hell in the showdown. Yeah, I ain't around like I used to. Because for me it's kinda strange to see fam at a distance. Perhaps I'm still thinking about 9-7 or 9-8 at the state when we was Freestyle Union. Friendship founded on common grounds and goals. Now it's just souls in the cipher when I rhyme. A few cats getting they shine, I'm glad to see it. Underground music for real heads.